Hey everybody! Well, today's video is my favorite matte eyeshadow video. In my last haul video I mentioned how much I love matte eyeshadows, and someone asked if I would do a video showing some of my favorites, so I thought that was a great idea. I'm going to do this in the style of my friend Frankie from Love to Love 77. I absolutely adore his channel. I'll put a link down below. Please go and check him out. I think he does some of the best makeup swatches on YouTube. If you check out his channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to start off with my Too Faced matte eyeshadow. Love this palette. This is a great, totally matte eyeshadow palette. There are a few other companies that have them out. I happen to have this one and I really like it. Some of my favorite colors are Tufted Suede, the Velveteen Bunny, the Pebbles, and the Midnight, although I do use all of the colors and really like. Let me do some swatches for you. This is the Tufted Suede, really pretty shade. This is the Velveteen Bunny, just a beautiful creamy white shade that just blends really, really well. The bottom one is Fresh Linen. Now, I don't use that as much. It has a lot of pink to it. I try to stay away from pink on my eyes, but depending on your skin tone, you may like either the Velveteen Bunny or the Fresh Linen to do either as a highlighting color or just even in the inner corner of your eye. They're beautiful colors. On the other side, as I mentioned, I love the Pebbles. That's Pebbles. What a beautiful gray-blue shade. And I absolutely love this Midnight. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Look at those two even together. Aren't those beautiful? These go on really well, they blend really well, and it's just a great matte eyeshadow palette to invest in. Of course, I have to show you guys one of my most favorite colors that's in the Naked 2 palette. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing Naked 1 and Naked 2 palette, and I'm assuming that by this point they're probably coming out with a Naked 3. Just by the time that it took for them between the two. But one of my all-time favorites is this color. It's the Tease. That's a great blending color for whatever your look is. It's a great crease color. I have worn it on its own. It is beautiful on its own. It's this beautiful taupey purple sort of undertones to it, and it's just a great color. Absolutely one of my favorites. There are other mattes in this, but this is really one of my all-time favorite colors. So moving over to Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown has absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shadows and gorgeous matte shadows. This is a palette that I have called Peony and Python. It has gorgeous colors in it, but the color that I want to show you is this color right here. It's the Cool Ivory, an absolutely glorious, glorious color. Now I went ahead and labeled the other colors, so if there's another color that you see in this palette and that you like, you'll be able to see what the name of it is. But love this Cool Ivory. This is just a great blending color. Gorgeous color to soften out any type of darker colors that you're doing. It's actually very pretty to wear on its own, but this is a great color for softening out the edges on some of the dark colors that you do in your looks. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. The next palette from Bobbi Brown, these are just absolutely magnificent colors. I will tell you that they're all matte except for this color. This color is lavender. This actually is also in the Python palette, so I have two of them, which I'm not sorry about because it's an absolutely gorgeous color, but it's not a matte. So starting from the top, that's Naked, that's Soft Peach, that's Birch. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner is Navajo, and this color is Flint. Really beautiful shades. Absolutely love her shadows, as I mentioned before. Let me go in and swatch these for you. You can see the colors. So this is Birch, this is the Soft Peach, and this is the Naked. They're very light shades, so I will say that they're probably not my most pigmented, but they are buildable, they are long-lasting, and she just does beautiful eyeshadow colors. I'm going to just wipe my hand for a quick minute and then go in and show you these bottom two over here. The bottom left, again, is Navajo. That's the Navajo. And the middle one is Flint. That's Flint. So that's Navajo and that's Flint. Absolutely gorgeous shades. By the way, this is my palette that I put together. This is not a palette that you can buy put together this way, which of course is why it has the lavender, which is not a matte, in the bottom right-hand corner. The next one is from Burberry. Love their packaging. You can always tell something is from Burberry the minute that you see the packaging and the print. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is in the color of Khaki 08. This is a gorgeous brown green, which of course is what khaki is. Absolutely magnificent shadow. They do some of the most luxurious shadows ever. I can't believe that I only have one. I know there's another brown color that's been going around on YouTube that people have been talking about that I definitely have to check out, but these are a dream to work with. They are so soft. They are so blendable. The colors are just amazing. They're so pigmented. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous shadow. The next two colors are the colors I just bought from All Cosmetic Wholesale, the Laura Mercier colors. The first one is Twilight Gray. I must tell you guys, this is becoming one of my most favorite colors. It is so gorgeous on the eye. I did wear it in one of my videos and people kept asking about it. I'm sorry I forgot to put the information down below, but this was the color. This is that color that I told you that I would have labeled it something more of the purple family rather than the gray, because it's really more of a purple gray than a gray purple. But I absolutely love this. I believe it's still available on All Cosmetics Wholesale. I'm not sure if it's still available in the line, but I will try to look that up and put the information down below. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I've worn it on its own. I've worn it in my outer V. I've worn it in the crease. I just wear it all the time. I absolutely love it. The other shade that I got also from the All Cosmetic Wholesale site is American Coffee. Another beautiful shade, absolutely gorgeous color. This is a great color for a crease color. This is actually a nice color for an outer V if you're doing something a little bit lighter in your look and you want to darken but you don't want to get that dark. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Absolutely enjoying these colors a lot. The next color is from NARS, and there is the name. I absolutely love their shadows. The only thing I will say is the packaging is so tiny. It's just amazing. It's probably the same weight as any of the other larger packaging, but it's just so tiny. But absolutely love this color. Now, I'm not sure that it's giving you the correct read. I find that on the camera it looks like it has more brown or taupe undertones, when in actuality I think it has more of a yellow beige undertone to it, and it's just a beautiful blending color. It's a beautiful color for wearing under your brow. It's a beautiful color for blending out shadows. It's just an absolutely stunning color, and the shadow is just magnificent to use. Now the next palette is a palette that I haven't shared with you guys before yet. This is from my friend June, the Suki Baps one. I'll put a link to her channel down below. You should definitely check her out also. She finds me the best stuff ever. She's from Ireland, so I don't know if this is from Ireland or if this is from the UK. I'll have to find out and try to put the information down below for you. It's from a company called Makeup Studio. It's professional makeup, and she's actually gone, I believe she went and chose these colors for me. I think that's what you do, and then you create your own palettes. As you can see, she's written in the numbers. Now, they're not all mattes, but I do want to show you some of the colors. Look at that purple. Isn't that gorgeous? I do want to show you some of the colors. The first one is this number 204. This beautiful purple shade. Isn't that gorgeous? They're so pigmented. You just sort of rub your finger across. Now, if you're going to see a little blotching on my finger, guys, just remember that I'm constantly cleaning my finger in between showing you. So that's what you're going to be seeing, as opposed to the shadows being blotchy. They're not. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shade. The next one is 425, and sorry for using my middle finger. This is a gorgeous brown shade. Look at how magnificent that color is. I actually like them together. I love purples and browns together. Just gorgeous. The next one is 302, this gorgeous blue color. This is so dark and magnificent. Look at that. And you just look at the payoff on those. They're so pigmented. They're just so, so gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Just clean my fingers here quickly. The next one down is, I think, number 89. The numbers ran a little bit together. This is really, okay, so don't get mad at me, but if I was to describe it to you, I'd tell you that it sort of looks like baby poo. So, of course, now you guys all want to run out right away and get it, right? But it's a gorgeous color on the lid. It's a gorgeous color, blending it in with other shades. It's just really a beautiful, beautiful color. I know, and everybody's going, yep, right, move on to the next one. That's it, you've blown it for us, Deb. We don't want that. But look how beautiful that shade is. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the next one down, which is number 28, which sort of scared me in the beginning because it's really sort of in the orange family, sort of darker peach family. But again, it goes on beautifully. Actually, look at the two of the colors together. Aren't those magnificent? Really beautiful palette. I'll have to get some more information from June and let you guys know about this company. The next palette actually is from June also. June has just absolutely impeccable taste. She sent me this eyeshadow palette and I am in love with it. I think if I could, I would put it under my pillow and sleep on it. It is that amazing. It's a company from Sweden called Isadora. The individual shadows are not named. It's just the eyeshadow palette and it's called 50 Matte Chocolates. And it is as delicious as eating chocolates. It is just a glorious, glorious palette. Look at these colors. Let me pan out a little bit so you can see them. This is just the most perfect matte eyeshadow palette ever. And if there's a way for you guys to get a hold of it, I definitely would recommend that you do. This is, you could have this and just be happy forever with how gorgeous these matte colors are. Now again, so there aren't any names, so I'm going to just swatch the colors across from you from the lightest to the darkest, starting with this light shade. And again, look, you barely touch it, and look at the pigmentation of these colors. Are they not gorgeous? Oh my God, they're just beautiful. And they feel amazing, amazing on your eyes. The next color. Look at those colors. Aren't those great? I have to wipe my hands again. Here's the next to darkest color. Beautiful shade. And here is the darker color. Look at the colors on those. Aren't those magnificent? You can just mix and match any of those shades. They all just blend so beautifully together. Again, Isadora out of Sweden. Just an amazing company. Amazing shadows. And last but not least are my Inglot colors. Now, I put these together. I actually went through all of my shadows and picked out the ones that I like the best. These two, I will tell you, I don't wear that often as eyeshadows. I use them more for blush, but they are in their eyeshadow line. They're number 362 on the right-hand side, and of course 392 on the left. Gorgeous shades. If you like experimenting with these colors in your eyeshadow look, they're gorgeous. But if you like them for blushes, which is what I use them for, they're glorious blushes too. So the 362 is a pink shade. Look how deep that is. These are so pigmented also. These are amazing. You basically have to touch them and you get the color right away. And this is the 392. And this is really a pretty blush. I know it's purple, guys, but as you blend it out, it's just magnificent. And look at those colors together. Aren't those beautiful? And then the last palette also from Inglot. Now you know how Inglot has the magnetic top. Some people like them, some people don't like them. You just sort of slide it off that way. You're supposed to be able to use a magnet and go in sort of an angle and lift the shadows up. You can see that it doesn't always work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My suggestion is to go out and purchase an inexpensive magnet and keep it in your drawer, and then you can lift them out really easily. So I've labeled these so you can see these are all mattes. This is 350, 349, 378, 367, and 352. And isn't that a pretty palette? This is really nice. So I'm going to start from the 350. This is a great blending color, a great all over the lid, a great under the brow bone if you want. If you like something a little bit more in the beige family rather than white. 349 is another beautiful blending color. Look at those together. Aren't those beautiful? 378 I love doing in the outer V. It's just a beautiful, deep, flat brown. Absolutely magnificent. Just going to wipe my hands one more time. And the last two colors were just a really fun colors for the summer is number 367. This beautiful light blue, just a gorgeous shade. And this 352, which is a sort of beigey pink color. Also really pretty together, but just gorgeous colors. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. That just so reminds me of the summer. So that's it, guys. Those are my favorite matte eyeshadows. The picture that you're seeing is a postcard that Frankie sent to me that I framed quite a while ago, and it stays out on my makeup table. It just puts a smile on my face every time I see it. Just absolutely adore the colors in it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope everybody has a great weekend planned. Take care. Speak to you soon.